All right, how y'all doing now? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Gawd. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here listening to Talk to Me, Kitty. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice name, Kitty. And she's a beautiful woman, too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? That's my taste. You know what I'm saying? And the age, she's ripe. You know what I'm saying? She's old enough, Daddy. She's not 35 and below. I know that. You know what I'm saying? So she can be at it. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, Kitty, this Daddy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm your man. You Eve. I'm Adam. You know what I'm saying? And that's me. You know what I'm saying? It's Pick.
All right. Hello, honey buns, sugar, babies, darlings, whatever it is that I call you. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. If you are new here, welcome. I'm glad that you decided to tune in. Before we even start, because y'all know we're going to have a good word, right? We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about what? Marriage, of course. Right. Before we get started, y'all can do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it before we even start. Let's go ahead and send it to somebody. It allows us to stay on the algorithm, and I'm excited about this because a lot of marriages need to be healed. And I've looked, y'all. I have looked high and low to see who is speaking on marriage in a biblical way for people to fully understand. It's not a lot of people. So I'm joining in. So therefore, we can restore the marriages, right? And for those of you who are not married and you know that marriage is what you have been called to and marriage is your ministry, I want you all to join the conversation as well because you may be able to utilize something. So, of course, y'all, we know we're going to be in a word, okay? I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know now I'm going to be in NIV predominantly. Got it? Y'all got your physical Bible? Good, because y'all know we don't like to just give opinions. We like to back it up with the word, right? Amen. Okay. I hope y'all have been enjoying yourself, and I'm ready to get into this. So I do want to talk about marriage trials. I want to talk about marriage trials, but not how we typically would talk about it, just marriage trials and relying on God. That's going to be one big thing we're going to talk about today and highlight. So what you see oftentimes is people have trials, they go through like struggles and things like that within their marriages, and we know that conflict is inevitable. They go through conflict, disagreements, and they feel discouraged, and it's like suffering is long suffering at that, and they try to rely on their own strength, and we can't do that.
This is horrible. Missing teeth causes a range of different problems in a person's life, and Nuvia's new 24Z technology delivers a beautiful smile that is both strong and permanent, all in just 24 hours. With over 13,000 five-star reviews on both Google and the Better Business Bureau, they get thousands of people to...
Whenever we rely on our own strength, y'all know how it goes. So especially when you're in marriage and this is your union and it's outside of you, this is someone, the most vulnerable person at that, but someone who's assigned to you, and you were going through these highs and lows, and you're like, I'm just trying to just make it, but you can't make it without God. So, of course, we're going to be in 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 8. We're going to start at verse 8. We may land on probably 11. So what a lot of people struggle with is having an attitude of self-sufficiency, and they try to rely on themselves and their own strength and their own wisdom, their own knowledge, how they would have done things in the past. And guess what? It typically does not work until you learn to surrender everything to God. You're going to keep on having those struggles. A lot of people say God is at the center of my marriage, but as soon as they start talking and we see that attitude, but they rely on themselves, it's like, is he really in the center? A lot of people have done this, and I have seen it. And if you feel this conviction, if it's for you, I pray God works through you. But a lot of people have decentered God. I'm just a messenger. A lot of people have decentered God. Talking about decentering women and decentering men. And unfortunately, a lot of people have decentered God. So, we do not want you to be uninformed, brothers and sisters. This is Paul talking, by the way.
And when she say
about the trouble we experience in the
God,
province of Asia.
I hear put
We were under
God
great pressure,
out of
far beyond
center.
our ability
You know what I'm
to
saying?
endure,
Put
so
God
that we
out of center
despaired of
text.
life
You know what I'm
itself.
saying?
Indeed, we felt
Center
we had received the
taxes.
sentence
You know what I'm
of death.
saying?
But this happens
The
that we
center
might
of
not
Texas,
rely on
center
ourselves, but on God,
taxes,
who
you know
raises
what
the
I'm
dead.
saying?
Pay attention.
And that's the center
He has delivered us from
of the
such a deadly
taxes
peril,
of
and He will
every
deliver us again. On Him we have
city,
set our hope that He will
county,
continue to deliver us.
country,
As you help us by your prayers,
state
then many will give thanks on our behalf
of
for the
any
gracious favor
nation.
granted us
You know
in
what I'm
answer to the
saying?
prayers
All
of many.
y'all
All right.
nay is
It was
no,
really more so like
and Sean
verses
is
8
keep
through
people
10.
away
I
from
guess
him,
we can
stay
focus on,
away
but
from
I want to
him.
make sure that you all
Don't
highlighted
go
that.
close
Just
to
get ready to
him.
take your notes. Now,
Don't
in
serve him,
verse 8, we see
deserve
Paul
him, and
says,
don't
we do not
side
want
your
you to be
God.
uninformed,
You know
brothers and
what I'm
sisters,
saying?
about the troubles we experienced in the province of
You know what
Asia.
I'm saying?
We were
don't
under
wanna
great
make God
pressure,
feel
far
like he
beyond
better
our
than
ability to
us.
endure.
You know what I'm saying?
We were
That's
under
what
great
people
pressure.
saying.
We were overwhelmed,
But go
overly,
ahead, baby.
extremely overwhelmed, far beyond our ability to endure, far beyond our strength.
I know it.
We
I
didn't know
know
we
it.
were
But
gonna make it.
then
Let's
the
keep going.
strength of God is love.
Indeed, we felt
you know
we
what I'm
had
saying?
received the sentence
we
of
can't
death.
hate and we
They
can't
endured
drive
something
with
so
you. We can't
troubling,
walk
so
with you. I
agonizing,
said.
so hard,
And
that it felt like
the
they just were not
children
going
of
to
God
overcome.
shall not
Listen to what
learn
I'm
war
saying. And many people
anymore.
go through
You
that
know
in
what
their
I'm saying?
marriages.
That's what
Many
I said.
people feel
You know what
like
I'm saying?
these struggles, these financial
This
strains,
God, this
parenting
Adam,
distress,
you know what I'm
in-laws,
saying? I
things that we
am,
have for the future,
am
boredom
add,
between me and you,
you
or
know what I'm
intimacy,
saying?
or something that happened,
The I
betrayal,
that was
something that
added,
shattered
you know
our
what I'm
trust,
saying?
something, a lack of forgiveness, that
Yeah,
it
that's
has
my
become
education, that's my
so
daddy.
much that it
You know
feels
what I'm
like we
saying?
are dying
Education is my
within this
daddy,
marriage.
you know what I'm
And you
saying?
want to run.
Shit,
You wanna
Samuel
end
L. Jackson is my
You're like,
ed.
I
You know
don't,
what I'm
this is
saying?
beyond
Mr.
my strength.
Ed,
I
you
don't know
what I'm saying?
what's going to save
What
my
you
marriage.
say,
God
Eddie,
is going to
say
save the
daddy?
marriage, so long as He is at
Oh
the center. Because when God is
God,
at the
you know what I'm
center,
saying? And
it's
Uncle
proof of that
James
you have
room and all.
surrendered
Just like
and
Uncle Leroy had
submitted
room
when
and
God is
all.
at the center. He has the
When you
ability
get
to
a
restore.
nigga
Let's keep going.
apartments, you
There's
know
something I
what
want
I'm
to highlight
saying?
before we
Then
even
you
get to the
know
next thing.
shit,
But this
nigga
happened
get
that we
rich,
might not
everybody
rely
want
on
his shit. You know what
ourselves.
I'm
This is
saying?
9b.
Then you
But
become
this
an
happened that
older
we
man,
might not rely on
all
ourselves. This
doorman.
struggle
You know
that
what I'm
we have
saying?
endured,
Remember, I was a
this
doorman
pain, this
before
suffering has
I
happened,
owned
so
the
we will
cleaners
stop relying on
and George
ourselves,
Jefferson.
but on
I
God
was
who
a
raises
doorman.
the dead,
You know what I'm
God
saying?
who
And I
raises
worked with
the
a
dead,
big dude
God who
named Hank.
restores,
You know what I'm
God who
saying?
brings back
And we
to life.
open and close
This
doors
struggle, this
every
trial
day,
that we are
like
in,
British
this marital
soldiers,
trial that we are in
and
has
let
happened.
people in and
So
out
therefore,
of
this is a
business
refining process that we are
districts.
in.
You
We
know
may
what I'm
not
saying?
like it, but God
That's
will refine
security. You know what I'm
and
saying?
refine
God got home,
and
heaven,
refine
homeland,
with
and
each trial,
security.
each conflict that you
And
go
we
through.
got
This
Bentleys
happened so
in
that the God
heaven
who raises the dead, the
riding
God who
around talking
raised
about their
Jesus,
homeland security.
the
You
same God,
goddamn lie, God ain't got
will
no
come
foreign
in
cars,
and bring
high
our marriage
price
back to life.
foreign cars
So you go through these
with
trials
no
and it feels like
heavenly
a death
name
sentence,
on it, or no
more than you
God
can bear.
security or insurance
No matter what
name.
logic
You
you
know
put
what I'm
into
saying?
it, no matter
So if
what
God
effort you
ain't
put
got
into
nothing
it,
to do
you are
with you, man,
merely a
please
human.
don't
I'm
even
merely a
mention
human.
I
There's only
am
so
or
far and so much that I can
Adam,
do.
because you
I don't
don't know
have the
God,
power to be
man.
able to bring anything
I'm
back to
sorry,
life.
you don't know
You don't have the
Leandrew
power to be able to
either,
bring
and you
anything
don't
back
know
to life.
Emerson,
And just because you can bring
and
your
you don't
tulips
know
back to life don't
battery
mean anything. We
acid,
talking about
you don't know
this
power, and
marriage.
you don't know love. You know what I'm saying?
We're
So
talking about this
chlorine is
marriage.
out the answer. I
God
can't
brought
allow
together.
you to make the Clorox. You
I
know
caught
what
my
I'm saying?
stepson
Or
spying on
give
me in
people
the
a
shower.
shot of Clorox.
At the same time
You know
that my
what I'm saying?
husband used this
Talking
trick to
about,
get hard,
you know
I
what I'm
discovered
saying?
something crazy.
COVID is a disease.
And y'all know the enemy is
COVID
working
is just
overtime to kill,
people
steal,
with
and
a
destroy.
habit
Y'all know
of
he is
liking to get
working
on camera and,
overtime
and
to
video
kill
record
marriages
themselves.
because he
That's
knows the
why
power
I
of a
put
marital ministry.
y'all on platforms.
And so he's working
But to
overtime
me,
to make you all wage
I
war against each other,
imagine
to make you all dislike each
some
other, to
big
resent each other,
ass
to hate each other, to be
welding
disgusted with each other, to
work
turn away from each
tables,
other,
you know
to
what
turn
I'm
to other
saying?
people so he can
And
kill
all
your marriage
y'all
and
was
he will be
on the
satisfied.
metal
Then it
tables,
agreed the spirit. So we
square
have to look at things from the
tables.
same
Really
lens as
wasn't no
Paul did.
table.
Our
It
marital
was
trials
just a square
expose
piece
where
of
we are
metal.
relying on our own
The whole
wisdom and our
world,
own self-sufficiency.
you know,
So
on
what are your
different
trials exposing?
platforms was standing,
Whatever
and
you are
they
going
couldn't
through
go to
right
the
now,
edge because they would
look
have
at
fell
it.
off
Step back for a
and fell
second.
down
You gotta put
into
your
the
pride to the
sun.
side God.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
And look
they
and say,
way
what is
above
God
the sun,
exposing right
way
now?
on the outside of the
Have
sun,
we been trying
but
to
it's
do this by
above, though,
ourselves?
but,
And don't say,
you
well, Kitty,
know,
we had a
when
counselor and we
you
had all that,
the
but you have God,
in
because that's
good
your counselor.
time, Daddy. When you time,
So
you know
long
what I'm
as you
saying?
stay in the Word,
You
you
go
learn your spiritual
clockwise.
disciplines,
You
the
know
Holy
what I'm
Spirit will
saying?
reside
Like
in you,
clockwork.
and you have counsel.
But
What did
then,
you use?
know
Don't
what
say I
I'm
went to a
saying,
counselor, I
coming
read
up
books,
in
I
the
watched
east,
YouTube. Kitty, I watched you. Thank
going
you. I
clockwise.
appreciate that.
So that's
But
how
did you
you
go to
fight
God
darkness.
first? so he can
You gotta
direct
get
you.
rid of it.
Did you lean into
Then
God's
come
wisdom?
on up and become the
Did
light
you rely
of
on
the
God?
darkness.
If you don't know, we're going to
And
find
then
out. I was
the
talking to somebody. I was talking to a friend a
blind
couple
will
weeks ago.
see. You know what I'm
right?
saying? And the
He just
deaf
had an argument
will
with his wife. Had a
hear,
conversation with
and
him. They got
the
into it.
mute
All right.
will
About a
speak.
week prior
You
or
know
something
what I'm
like
saying?
that. They had some back and
When
forth
you
that was
get
going on. I
Eve
said, okay,
like
cool.
this woman,
y'all
y'all
work
gonna
through
talk together.
Yeah.
And ain't
How y'all
nobody
work
gonna be
through
on
it?
it.
I just let it go.
Record no more
Just-
because you can be happy at it.
We talked about it.
Eve gonna be
Didn't
happy.
get nowhere.
too.
Then I just let it go. Okay, you go back to the conversation. Because I know how this go, Kitty. We're going to do the same thing. It's always like there's going to be some distance. We're going to talk for a little bit, and then it's just going to work itself
it's
out. And we'll be back
always
cool.
that.
Now, some of y'all, that probably
no,
sounds
it
like,
ain't
well,
no
Kitty, he
goddamn
addressed it.
distance if you going everywhere with your man. Shit,
No,
if you hanging with
that
your
wasn't
man,
addressed.
goddamn, and y'all
There
having
was some
fun,
coping
then
that took
it's
place.
fun. But what the fuck
There was
we
some
need to
withdrawal
be
that took
together? We
place.
can't talk, and you
There was a lack of effort
beautiful,
that took place.
too good
Because I
looking.
guarantee you, God wouldn't tell you to
And
just
me,
walk away
I'm too
from your marital
goddamn smart,
situation.
so
Not talk about it and just
all
let
rich,
things
because I
play
ain't
out.
got no money.
First
but
thing he did that was
nobody
wrong was
been
that
out
he
lie and
stopped
say
talking
God ain't got no
and
goddamn
assumed
money.
his wife was
You know
going
what I'm
to
saying?
understand.
With God, the
Do
sun,
y'all hear the
moon, and
assumption?
stars.
We don't
Goddamn.
like to make assumptions, right? Secondly, he waited for things to go back to normal
Waited till things
without
go back to
addressing
normal.
what
They
had
had to
caused the
wait till
conflict
things
and
go back to
disagreement to
normal. Because
begin
if I
with.
get
He
rid of
waited
all
for things
evil
to
and
go back
wickedness
normal
in one
without
year, I
addressing
told
the
you we ain't
hurt,
gonna have nothing but
discourse,
animals and creeping
the
things and
frustrations,
spiders and
the things that were not addressed. Kind of
shit.
like you
You
just
know what I'm
pushing
saying?
things
Ain't
under
gonna
the
be no
rug.
people because they gonna be in
Eventually, it's
shit,
gonna
fuck
pile
y'all up.
Now, he
shit.
did say that she did become
And
distant.
y'all gonna be
And this was her
underground
normal.
like the rest of us. That's
I
in
can
this
tell you that's not a
motherfucker.
normal.
All
And he
these
assumed
years.
that she was
How many
going to come
motherfuckers
back
y'all
around
think y'all
eventually.
done buried in 2025?
Where is the nurturance? Where's the
And how
prayer?
many
So
people
some of
y'all
y'all are
think
listening.
y'all
You're like,
got
well, Kitty, he
alive
just didn't want to
in
make things worse.
2025?
And it sounds good in theory, right?
If everybody's
But
still
sometimes
alive.
that is a disguise.
Because
It's
I said
self-sufficiency
zero,
disguise.
everybody wants
I
to
just
stay
stepped away
alive.
because I didn't
And
want
that
to make
was
things
zero.
worse.
This
And that's
2025.
still a form of self-sufficiency. The
Not
attitude is still
59 years
behind it.
ago,
The
but
mindset is still behind
2025
it.
years ago.
So let's
That's
talk
when I
about
was
why.
born.
The Bible says if you need
That's
wisdom,
when
ask
life
a generous guide.
activated,
I'm
ignited.
hosting a live 5-day
So I
challenge
can't
called
say
Crush Your
shit
Submissions.
about
And that
electricity
training is
and
designed
metal
for you
and
to make
trophies.
sure
Because
you finish
that's what I am.
2025 selling like a dominant.
God is
Magnesium
like
chloride,
full
tons,
wealth of
milk of
wisdom. If you need wisdom,
magnesium,
you ask God for the wisdom, right?
Rolaids. You know
But
what I'm
that
saying?
takes a listening ear, and that takes patience,
Roll
and it takes you
AIDS.
being still
And
and
then
being
you
silent.
I said HIV.
That also means that maybe
You
there are
be
some
sitting
things
up there
because we have
trying
to
to
make sure that we
give
hold our
one-
thoughts
somebody
captive,
a
right?
strike
And make them
talking
obedient to
about
Christ. So when you think certain
COVID
things, you think that it's going to go
is a
worse, or it's going to
disease
go bad,
instead
or this
of
is going to go sour, things like that.
watching
You have to hold
fucking
those thoughts captive
TV.
and see
That's
exactly where it's
y'all's
coming from.
motherfucking habit.
Are you assuming the
watching
worst?
fucking TV,
Are you predicting
being
something
lazy,
because what
staying
happened
at
before,
home,
prior to?
not doing a
Did
goddamn
you
thing.
take the time
Kids
to
don't know how to
filter out
go
this
out and
thought
play
and see
football,
exactly where it's
basketball,
coming
and track
from?
because
To
y'all
recognize it is not your
don't
fault.
work and don't want to do
Because
shit.
even in
and
the storm, God is going
kids
to tell you to sit still.
just running
So when your
around.
mind is constantly running and you have these
fucking up
anticipatory thoughts and you're
neighborhood, if
constantly
you get it
anticipating
like
the
that
worst,
again.
you or these assumptive thoughts,
Shit, it's up to
you're the
y'all.
one who has to sit
Shit,
and
I
be
know
still,
who I am.
hold those
is.
thoughts captive, and
I
surrender those to God.
am. Shit, I don't know
Did he do
y'all
that?
names. You know what I'm
No.
saying? It is
He stepped
God.
away.
Shit.
He
I don't
wanted
have
things to
no
play
other
out to
title.
get back to normal.
Father, Son, and Holy
Where was the
Spirit.
prayer?
And that's my soul.
Did you
that
surrender
we
your feelings?
sold
Did you
in
surrender your thoughts to
1988
God?
at Soul Olympics.
We ain't
You
hear
know what
that.
I'm saying?
Same thing
We
for you all.
just
When you all,
was
when you all are in a
chicken
marital
shit.
conflict, ask yourself,
And
have I
Billy White
took
Shoes
these thoughts and
Johnson
held
say,
them
I quit.
captive? Almost like you're in prison in those thoughts. I'm
Warren
going to box
Moon
these
said
thoughts
I'm
up.
Warren Dedrick.
I'm going to surrender these thoughts.
Dead right.
I'm going to make
You
these
know what I'm
obedient unto Christ. I'm going to surrender these thoughts, and I want to align these with the will
But
of God
not
to make sure
dead
that
eye.
whatever I think
Dedrick
aligns
family
myself
still
with God's
stay in
heart.
Lake Jackson.
So that
And
way I'm reflecting
got
his
a
heart and
house
his
in
character within my marriage as well. Are y'all
Chateau
following me?
Oaks.
So
You know
instead
what
of
I'm
him
saying?
bringing his emotions and his
So,
thoughts to God and surrendering those things,
James
he coped.
Robinson, he
By
cool
doing what?
with
Shutting down and
really
withdrawing.
Sergeant Heir'z. You know what I'm
Hello,
saying?
coping mechanism.
And
Shutting
Lawrence,
down and
you know what I'm
withdrawing.
saying?
And I know
Sergeant
somebody's on the
Heir'z
other side of the
son, you know
screen
what
right
I'm
now. It's
saying?
like, I keep going to God. I know
Trying
God
to
is getting
hang
tired
with
of
the
me.
big boys in the Army,
He's not
Navy,
tired of
and
you.
Air
he will not
Force
rebuke
and
you for asking.
Marine.
That's the word. If we know that we serve a God who can restore, we've seen it, a God who can restore peace and understanding, why are we allowing time to take precedence over God? He relied on time. listen to me. He relied
Like I
on
say,
time.
when
and
I
said
say
that time will
shit,
pass
I
over
expect
and things
to
will go back
happen.
to normal. That's not the
Right
story.
when I say it, like right now I'm talking. If I
Instead
say
of you
something that
relying
need to
on
be
time, and said, I'm
changed
just
in the
gonna give it a
world,
couple of days to
I
play
expect
out,
it to
you
be
could have sat
changed.
down
I
and said, all right,
expect
God,
whoever thought with
at least
me
if I am gonna wait on
that's
time, I'm gonna make sure
alive
that it's by
at
your
them
time.
stores, at them
When is the
car
appropriate time for me to
dealerships,
have the
at them
conversation? When is the
goddamn
appropriate
places
time
that
for
you
me to
pay
talk
your
about this? Do I need
phone
to sit
bill,
and pray and
light bill,
regulate
water
my emotions
bill.
and get myself
You should
together
know
and make sure that my
exactly
thoughts
what
align
the
with your heart
children
and your
of
will?
God
Do I need to
thinking
do that first?
when
Okay,
you
cool. Because
got
I
a
guarantee you God's
contract
not gonna say
saying
wait a whole
that they
week.
living in your house or they
I
owe
don't
you
think
some
God's gonna say that.
fucking money, devil.
And I also
Now,
don't think God is going to sit there and
so
tell you
you
that
know
it's
what I'm
okay
saying?
to
I
have
don't
distance
fuck with the
between you and
money,
your spouse
devil.
for a
So
whole
this
week.
God, I don't know
That's
how
too much
y'all
room
gonna
for
play
temptation.
me
We've talked
when I
about that
come to the
before.
car lot.
That's just
I don't know how
room for the
y'all
enemy
gonna
to come
play
in and say,
me
up,
when I
big man with
come in
those
the
thoughts.
store. Or
Well, she
look
must
for
not
the
care.
shit
She
on the
came to you yet.
phone to
He must
order.
not love you.
You
See
know
how
what I'm
he is
saying? If you
abandoning
charge
you?
me,
You see
it's
how she doesn't
cool.
put in
It's
the same effort as
cool.
you?
I said y'all
Oh,
curse
it's not
with a curse. I'm
reciprocating.
not.
I just want to be loved.
Thank
You
you.
see, it's like the enemy who comes in
Y'all
with all
not
of
curse
these
with a curse
these
if
thoughts. So
you
maybe it's like self-doubt, maybe it's
added the
doubt towards your
right
marriage, or it's like
you know
critical
what I'm
thoughts
saying,
of
to Adam.
yourself or your marriage. And then before you know it, it's
If
like
you in the heart of
layered
Adam,
problems and
Jesus
offenses
Christ.
on top of
And
each
we
other
don't
because you
spell it
didn't
like
let
y'all
God
spell it.
in.
It got
You
American
didn't invite
in
God
it.
into
And
that
that's
space.
my
If God
sister
was in the
Jerica,
center,
and my
you wouldn't even have to
daddy
be worried about
Jerry,
that.
and my mama
Some of y'all
Rebecca.
can relate to the story because
Michael
when you all
Jordan,
stop communicating
Michael
with your spouse, you say,
Jackson,
oh,
and
now I have some relief. And
anything
it may just give you that.
the
And although it
world
gave
got
you relief, it
in them
made it to the point to where you
Shit.
stopped nurturing your marriage. Even in conflict,
nurturing
even in a
your
disagreement,
marriage. You know,
even
God
if you
gotta
feel
nurture
upset
his
and
marriage.
you're angry and you're hurt, it's
And
still
that's
your
why I'm a
responsibility to
pasteurizer,
nurture
not
your
a
marriage.
pastor. Lie.
And that takes a
You
lot
know what
of
I'm saying?
humility.
That's God, man. I'm just
I
saying,
say that
man. I'm a
all the time.
pasteurizer.
Y'all know our marriage is still a
I got
reflection of the
yeast,
church
man.
in Christ.
I say be careful
bride
of
and the
living of the
bridegroom.
Pharisees, man. They just
If
get
Jesus
straight
just
flour.
decided one moment
Straight
not to
flour,
nurture the
dog.
church, not to
Straight
serve the
flour.
church, not to
They
love the
don't
church,
give you know coffee
where
made,
would
man.
we
They
be?
don't know how to make coffee made.
Same as you in your marriage. If you
had
just
to use
decide not to
flour for
love,
coffee made.
not to
You
nurture,
just throw
not to
your
care
sugar in
for,
on top
not
of
to
it.
sacrifice,
If
not
it
to surrender to,
dissolve,
not to
'cause
die
water
to your
don't
flesh,
wanna fuck
die to
with
your
oil.
pride, die to your
And everything
unforgiveness.
we
If you just
got
keep on deciding
olive
to move
oil
like
in
that,
it.
what's
You
going
know
to
what I'm
happen to
saying?
your marriage?
Love, living water, tears.
It is going to
you know what I'm
slowly
saying?
fail.
And tears rain. You know what I'm saying?
Slowly,
And rain
but
water.
surely it is going
you
to
know what I'm
fail.
saying?
The moment he said that she
Love,
won't understand me is the
make
moment that he
mud,
became the judge
you
of
know
the
what I'm saying?
outcome.
'Cause
Last time I
dust,
checked, God was a
dirt,
righteous
you know what I'm
judge.
saying?
He was a fair
Gotta
judge,
get hard
honest
like
judge,
clay. Cash
holy
is
judge.
in then, Pop.
But when
You
he
know what I'm
said
saying? Cash
she
is
just
clay.
doesn't understand me, how you know that?
Yeah.
Did she tell you that? Did you assume it? Them assumptions are deadly.
Damn,
It's the
she know
assumptions that
God's
keep people
smart,
in
but
the
she's
state
smart too,
of
man.
just pain. It's the
That's
assumptions
why
that
I
keep
mean
people in
her
a
probably
negative cycle, in a perpetual cycle in the
wouldn't
marriage.
make it.
In the moment where he realized after, maybe
15
let's just
years,
say he did
we'll
walk
probably
away.
make
All
it
right, cool.
30. You know what I'm saying?
People come to us and their teeth are so bad that they all need to be extracted. They all need to be taken out and they need to get brand new teeth.
Dental commercial, that was the
If you
real
would have invited
Jermaine.
God in, you went into
With
prayer.
no teeth in the front.
Even in that
crying
trial, you
'cause he
began to
wanna
worship and praise
look
God
good
and
in
just
front of his
surrender.
wife.
God would have softened both of you all's heart.
Trying
You
to
pray
hide
for it.
his driver's license
God, we
because he
both
know
have
my
shown up
picture
angry.
up under his.
We both
And he
shown up
know
with
I
frustration.
know the truth.
We're both hurting
of
right
what the
now. And God,
driver's
I
license
need you to
supposed
soften
look
our
like.
hearts
Supposed
right
to
now.
have y'all
God would have
picture
came
on
in
the
and he would have
big
did some
picture,
work.
and my picture
Restorative
on the
work.
bottom right hand
Soften your
corner.
hearts. You wouldn't have
That's
understand. I
God.
was just
Adam.
screaming at you
That's
5
God,
minutes ago. Where did that
Not
go?
Noah, not
God wanted you to.
Abraham, not
The same place he sent that pride and that
Jeremiah,
ego and that
not
anger out the door.
Isaiah. No, but
Cast that
Adam.
right on up out of you.
Adam,
When we
man,
pray,
throw your
when we are in conflict
devils
with
and
anybody,
demons in
the
it,
moment you
man.
go
Come
into
on,
prayer, it's the same
and
thing
all
that you
them
all
was
would do to
good
cleanse
men. I
your
named
things.
them.
The
But
moment you
y'all
go into
making up
prayer
names now
and you
that
start externalizing what's
don't
been
make no
internal
damn
for a while,
sense. You know
for
what I'm
just a
saying?
long time, you start to
You
just
know, a
release
letter
the
to
things that are on
pick,
the inside
man,
of you in
ain't
prayer.
too
Before you know it, that release
or
starts to soften your heart
Pac-Man.
and you
That's
start to
just
feel
my
release,
nicknames to
but
let
also
me
the
know.
release
Like
because you're giving it
Baight
to God,
and
you feel
Frank
validated.
Robinson letting me know.
And so now your
that
spouse
you
is not
on
the
the
person who
right
constantly has to
track.
validate what
You
you
know what I'm
feel,
saying?
validate the
Johnny
thoughts,
Roy
validate the
and
pain that you
Bobby
went through,
worked.
validate the
You know what I'm
frustrations.
saying?
They don't have to do that. When you go to God and you say, God, this is
man,
where I'm
this
at.
is damn
I'm
shame.
hurting right now. I don't feel seen. I don't feel understood. And this is my pain.
'Cause
And
all
I'm
them
laying my pain at
is
your feet,
Griggs
God. I'm at the
and
throne right now
Griggs
on
is
my
Brinkley
face,
and Brinkley is
laying my
Brian.
hurt, my pride, my
So dance
frustration, my
white.
agony,
You
my
know what I'm
distress.
saying?
I'm at your feet and I'm laying this down. Before you know it, you are
That's
externalizing
why
what you've been
dance
holding
singer,
in.
we don't spend
You
it
got
dance.
God who's sitting here right
singer,
here, that's
we
just
spend
bending
it
down and
dance
hearing your
singer.
prayer and
Or
comforting you
see
in
the
that prayer.
break.
You
I
have
ain't
God
gonna
who's
tell
saying, I hear you.
y'all that the
I'm glad you came
45
back to
mile highway
Depend on me, rely on me, and let me show
made
you my
Sweeney
power.
disappear.
Let me
Made
show you the
Jackson and
nature
Angleton
of
disappear.
me. Then you have
And
the
I had to
God who
name the whole
validates, the God
ocean,
who
man, 'cause I
empathizes. And
couldn't
before
name
you
it.
know it, you're not
The
resenting your
sea.
spouse for not validating you.
But you would have
Because it's
seen it
hard to
wasn't the
validate
sea.
somebody when you're in your own pain. It's hard for me to say or empathize with and say, I understand your pain, I see you, when I'm suffering too. We both are in this
I
marital
know
crisis
it. That's
together.
what I'm
We're
saying.
both in this place of
We
marital
just
distress.
bumping
We are
our
both in this
gums right now,
uncomfortable
Daddy.
dynamic
That's
trying to
that's
figure it out.
Eve
But the
talking.
problem is, we've been
Her
trying to figure it out.
language to
We have been relying
the
on
family,
ourselves. You've
and
been relying
that's
on
you,
yourself.
Adam,
I've
talking
been
the
relying on myself.
language
And guess
to the
what? We
family.
as humans, we can't even
You
trust
say
ourselves.
that's Diane,
Pride be at
cause
the door.
that's what
Enemy be at the
die
door.
is,
When
die
you call on God and you ask for
live
God's
tomorrow.
wisdom,
You know what I'm saying? So
that sounds like
that's
God.
Indian. You know what I'm
Here,
saying? So
I
in
have been trying
Diane
to
is really
lean into my own
Indian
wisdom
because
of how I
you
would have
die
handled it.
and
But I can't seem to do so because I
tomorrow
know if I
wake
say
up
certain things,
and do
the
the
things
same
that I
thing
say
over
will
again
be
what you
coming from
did
my
yesterday
emotions.
before you died.
And I don't want my emotions to
Born
govern and
again
dictate
is
me.
when
So,
your
God, I'm
kids
asking you
have
for the
you.
right words.
You know what I'm saying? When your
Help me
kids
with my
have
heart
kids,
posture
them you.
and show me how to
Shit.
re-engage
That's
this
why men and
conversation.
women be
So
mad
me
when
and
they
my
find
spouse
out
can
some of
be
them
back
kids
close. So
not
there's
theirs
no
and they
distance.
somebody
There's no
else. And
room
they
for the
played
enemy to
all
come
kinds
and
of
demise.
games, you know, gang
If you would
bang,
talk to God,
and
but
let a
how often
nigga
are you
sleep
talking
with
to
his
him?
girl and then want to get mad
You
when the
should be
baby
so
come
close
and
to
it wasn't
God
his.
that it's like your back is
Shit, how you
against him,
gonna
just
get
like
mad
I'm
about
right
it? You
here.
gave the
Every
woman
time
to the
someone do
dude.
something, you leaning on God. You should be
Shit, you
that
gave your
close.
wife to the government when you paid $125
You should be
for her.
so close to
You
God.
bought her. You know what I'm saying?
They've taken this video down 3
You
times
bought
because
with
it
a
teaches
price.
you how
That's
to
the
hit
truth.
lottery tickets every week. Watch
When you
now
get
while
married,
it's
how
still
much you
up
gotta
before
pay?
they
But
take
when
it.
you divorce, how much they make you pay? Why you
Man,
think
it's like his voice
they
just
make
takes
you
over
pay
your
so
whole
much
body.
to
It's
get
so
a
loud.
divorce? Because you married to
Not
the
the
government,
distant
not
voice,
your
because
wife.
you've been
That's
distracted
why
and doing
she
everything
can
else. But
lie
so
to
close to
Social
God that you can
Security
just hear him.
and have sex
Clear
with
as
the
day. You're not even
goddamn
questioning if that's
social
your voice. You're like,
worker
I know
and
this
get
God's voice.
your
Like it's just
ass
conviction throughout the
locked
whole
up,
body.
put in
It's a
goddamn
standstill. You
hospital,
pause.
and
As soon as you hear God,
falsely
you're like, oh, that's the spirit
it
prompting me. Be still. You should be that
medicated.
close.
You know what I'm
Your
saying? Now,
pride,
shit.
your pride will always
With
tell you to protect yourself.
actors
But God
block.
calls us to be
You know what they
peacemakers.
call snake
And
venom.
pride and peace
Actors
typically don't
block.
go hand in hand.
They know it's gonna dissolve your
You gotta
body
put your
if you
pride
don't
to the
work out. The
side,
steroids
to
do
humble
the same
yourself, to
thing.
be in a vulnerable position,
Get
to
them
say, I choose
steroids to get
peace
themselves
over
right so they can
destruction.
slither and go on
I
about
choose
their
peace
business.
over conflict. I choose peace over
I
continuing to
get
argue.
them
I
the
choose
same
peace over
antibiotics
disconnect.
that
I
y'all
choose
get.
peace
Snakes
over
get
distance.
same treatment
I
for
choose peace
love
over
from
chaos,
a
and
vet
it takes a
and
level of
goddamn
humility to get there. But
the
God
rat
calls us
get
to
the
be
same
peacemakers.
love. We don't
So even within your marriage,
test
you are
them
called
on
to be a
with a whole
peacemaker.
bunch of shit
You
for
gotta learn how to
nothing.
shut up. Let me tell you something. I
Like
have
I
had to
say,
shut up one
a
too many times.
testimony ain't nothing
One,
but a test
just
to
today I
money.
had to shut up.
That's
Several
it.
occasions. Just today, frustrated. I ain't gonna put out my business out there, but I'm PMSing. Okay, so I'm just kind of just like I'm there, and I wanted to be lazy. We got home from taking our kids to the orthodontist.
Oh, she
I wanted
married
to be
already,
lazy. I
Daddy,
didn't want to
so
do
we
anything.
can't
I
fuck
didn't want to
around
record
and
this.
talk
I
about
wanted
her
to
no
sit
more.
and doom
We can't
scroll.
play with her
I
no
wanted to do
more.
nothing.
She married.
And my husband's
Daddy.
like, get up.
So you gotta
And I could have said, I don't want
go
to get up.
somewhere else and think
shut up.
about a family.
Now, was it in my head? Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
I was like a little girl talking about, I don't want to get
God,
up. But I got up.
cool, but you
Smacked my
can't be
lips,
cool
he
with
still went on and
everybody,
set up and did
man.
what
I
he
ain't
was gonna
no
do.
thief,
And
and I
look,
ain't
I'm
gonna
here.
talk to that man, woman. I ain't gonna think about
God
that man,
instructed me
woman.
to
I'm
be
gonna have to
here.
get off a page in a minute.
And God made
'cause
sure
I'm
that I was
wasting
going to listen to
time.
my
And the
husband,
worst
but
thing
that
you
takes a
waste
level of
on
humility
God
to
is
just be
his time.
quiet.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go,
Just
baby girl.
shut
Tell
up.
your husband how you
That's the easy way
doing
to
it.
put it. I
God
don't know that
love
word.
you.
God,
too,
I'm sorry. I know you told me stop.
All right. Cause we can't be in some people business just not yours, man. That's our problem. We gossip and slander about other people's business, man. That's what OPP was. Remember OPP? Yeah, you know me, the OPP. Cause we he was gossiping and slandering like women. Shit. And why in the world you think God friends would call y'all gay? If you wasn't gossiping and what kind, you wouldn't be thinking about that. But if you gossiping and slandering,
welcome back to
then you gonna want to be Zoe and the names that, you know, female impersonators' names.
Shady instances of light known and unknown. I want to thank them for clear, concise, and accurate information. I
These
also want to call
people
them
in your
archangels,
community been on
specifically Archangel
demons
Michael,
with you.
and ask that he put a shield of protection
They
around me as
all
well as
work
my collective
together
as I
to
channel
work
these divine
against you.
frequencies from my divine
You know what I'm
collective.
saying? See,
So,
that title, it could be bad for the neighborhood.
they
If
knew
God
who you
was the
were
neighborhood.
when you incarnated.
You know God the neighborhood.
So the
'Cause
objective
goddamn,
was
you know, I ain't no
to
bees and I ain't down one
control
of
you
them titles.
and keep you controlled because they couldn't kill
You
you.
can't keep
So they had to control you and try to
love
keep you controlled in
How
order
you gonna
to
keep God
control a
control? How you gonna
heritage,
govern
control
God? And
information,
God gotta order
and
your
control
steps.
your power,
God gotta
right? As well as your
tell
will.
you which way He went as you
So
went. He
all
was
your
you.
life has been
Because
orchestrated.
everybody was out here.
People,
You
places,
just don't know
things,
when Am was you. That's
all
all.
at the sake of keeping you at a
That's
low
it now.
vibration
That's
so
a
that you
sick
couldn't
way to
ascend.
say it, but that's the most
6 o'clock. Y'all just seen
simplistic
me. Y'all
way
just seen
I
me.
can tell you the
Y'all just seen
simplicity
me.
of Christ.
I just stopped shuffling.
Crying east.
I was shuffling. Y'all seen me.
You
6
gotta
o'clock.
go down
We
on
talking
the
about
west. In the
not
dark.
just the past
You
in
know what
this
I'm
life,
saying?
but your
Like
past life.
sleeping
The
in
eight
Texas and
tentacles.
waking up in LA.
All of it has been to stop you from mastering, from developing certain skills.
We don't
Since you
develop
were a
shit.
child,
Develop
you
is
had
devil
these
and shit.
skills.
That's devil
Even the
is.
people who were in the
Develop is
community
shit. God don't
were
develop. So
orchestrated
y'all need to
and
come up
sent
with a
in and
new
placed
name for
around you
invent. You know
in
what I'm
order to
saying?
stop certain
The
skills from
devil ain't
developing.
got shit to do with God. I'm gonna go,
From
man.
being
I'm gonna go.
enlightened.
Because he
From
said
waking.
that. Man, because I don't play with no devil and I don't play with nobody that play with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, brand new, super efficient air conditioning system installed and do not put a single penny down in the process. That's right, guys.
Man, I worked with this dude before that.
I did something in Detroit years
I
ago.
worked with him, Dad. I know him.
This movie, I can't remember, but it was with this, I thought it was this guy's name, a rapper, or he's a personality, 50 the Great. And the young brother that came to me, he was at a conference, and this guy stood up and he said, man, I don't watch nothing Cliff Powell does. All he does is little ass movies. He said, well, brother, I beg to differ. Mr. Powell came in and did my movie almost for no money, and that's why I'm here, help put me on the map. So, you know, people are always going to criticize and say things, man, but I try to block that out. Because once you are in the public eye, you're going to be judged.
Yeah,
and let me say this: a lot of times people judge you and they don't have the whole story. Like this Nick on IG that keeps running women are loose. This guy, people, he doesn't even know the story behind the movie. I never read the script, you dumb.
But you gonna get judged
I got to the set and I said, Ruben, I want to read the script. And then I said, I'm not touching that little girl. I would have never picked that movie for myself. So a lot of times people criticize and they don't have the information. This is the only business I know some people actually think you are the character, especially black people. And I'm saying that specifically black people. I was in the store a couple of weeks ago and he was like, I don't want my kids to meet him because he ain't enough to play and killing women in every movie. I'm like, dude, have you seen me play Martin Luther King? I just did a pastor last week on BMF. People got to do that research like you have. Do your research. I'm a character actor. The Nero and Pacino, and Joe Pesci, they kill people in every movie. Oh, they're trained. I'm a trained actor, and I should get the same respect that De Niro gets, or Pacino gets, or Joe Pesci, or Morgan Freeman, or any of those guys. We're trained actors. I'm a character actor. I don't kill people in real life. I'm not a gangster in real life. I've never been arrested, never been in trouble. I don't fight, I travel with security. And when I don't have security, I have my gun on. Right there. Come on, man. It's time for people to do their research and give African-American actors their props. We are trained. Me, Sam, Denzel, Angela Bassett, Viola Davis. We are trained actors. Being Rain. We were all broke in 79. We are trained actors. And it's not real life, it's acting. And so we got to get past that. And you get criticized for what you drive, what kind of clothes you wear. It's a lot, bro. And I don't know how I handle it. I just try to keep it 100. They talk about you when you're poor, and they talk about who I was out the other day telling people about how embarrassed I was when I got my first little car. I had to do another lecture. And I was so embarrassed.
Don't lie and say your money
to go to my car because the car was so little. And I had some girls behind me. I thought they'd talk about me.
So don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie. Just tell the truth, man. You gave your life to money instead of God. Tell the goddamn truth. Tell the goddamn truth. Shame the devil that you work for and claim as your daddy instead of God. If you can't say I am and know that you God and your daddy God, then you say I am and know your daddy Satan and you the devil, his kids. So that's the way I feel about it, God. And am, not I.
Hello.
Somebody in
back
line
with
saying
another
amen.
video. I pray that all is well. I really appreciate y'all
And
tuning
that's what I
in.
did.
I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for taking the time to watch my video.
Overdose.
Today we're going to talk about the homeless and what it looks like for them for day and night. Day and night, I would from me, I want to talk about it from the aspect of me being homeless before. I think I want to go that route first. I've been in that situation where you feel as though you have no one, you have nowhere to go, you don't want to bother people, you don't want people to say I told you so. So you got to spend your days walking up and down the street. You just walk for hours, you walk for days. You look for places where you can go that is safe. You mingle and you meet people all the time. There's no average day in the life of a homeless person. Let's just put it that way. There's no average day.
And it ain't no good day for the life of no homeless person either. Don't even try to glorify homeless living. You damn lie. When I had stayed in McDonald's all night and all day and at goddamn the coffee shop all day and all night and charge my phone in McDonald's and just go by Wi-Fi with no phone, you damn lie. Homeless ain't glorified. Jail ain't glorified. Prison is not glorified. What you gonna glorify God in them places? Or make movies, killing, stealing, destroying, and say that's not you. You know what I'm saying? You not that real person.
Take its toll, but yet it's still it's a learning experience. And as we see a lot of people becoming homeless today, it can cause a lot of fear in the land.
So when they see you and you say I am, they look at that last movie you made, and God filmed you in your house playing, and in your car playing, and around them kids playing. If you molested somebody on a movie, you did it in real life. Don't be sitting up there lying because the devil saw you and God saw you.
You don't have that.
That's your real friends, family, and the fake friends and family. All of them saw you do watch the same TV show and YouTube now.
You don't have nothing, and you need to connect with some folks that can protect you as well. So you want to get where you can be protected because a lot of, unfortunately, there's a lot of violence that goes on out there in the streets.
When you don't record, I don't give a damn if you don't upload it.
We see some things on the streets that truly you wish you never ever see.
Know what the real God say.
Being out there on the street,
I lie if I say that they want to know what that they want to say. You damn lie. It ain't gonna say damn lie.
Being out on the street,
cause I know you ain't lying.
Nowhere to go, nobody
you ain't damn one of them that you should lie. That they don't know what they type is. But they don't know
I. Through the winter months as people are being forced to be homeless in this time, and they're getting forced out of their homes in the cold due to whatever reason, whether it's the high rent, the high taxes, the high whatever it is, it's causing them to be forced to the street. We know that this is not the way
we don't want to be in long
God intended for us to live. We're not made for this. We're not built to be out in elements like that. We don't have that fur on our skin. We're not bears. We're human beings. And we're fleshful beings. And we're not built to be out there in the elements like that. Yeah, you got your daredevils that like to be out there, but most of the people that are headed to the street now, these are people that are not used to being out there and don't know how to survive out there. It is dangerous out there. It is really dangerous out there. Finding a safe place to sleep. First of all, before you find a safe place to sleep, you got to figure out how you're going to eat. Trying to figure out where you can get food from. It's not every day that somebody's going to come and hand you $5 or $10 or $3 or $4 or even offer you a meal. One thing I've learned that when you're out on the street is just like another part of life, that people will offer you liquor and alcohol. They'll offer you drugs before they offer you a sandwich. They would be so glad to get you high so that they can violate you, so they can take you to a place, take you to some situation that you ain't never been in. So many people go through so much trouble when they're out there on the street as far as being SA'd or assaulted and that type of thing, and they're out there homeless on the street. You know,
and putting it on
looking for breakfast in the morning. You may or may not. This is why I tell y'all, a lot of times you don't know how blessed you are when you're inside the house and you go to your refrigerator and get something to eat. When you're homeless and you're out there on the street, you no longer have no refrigerator. There's a lot of things that you're comfortable with having. Inside of a home, you're comfortable, first of all, with the four walls that cover you. Then you're comfortable with having your own things, your own room, your own TV, your own thermostat. You got things in the house that you do not have when you're out there on the street. Yet when you're inside these homes, y'all take them for granted. You should not take the things that God has given you for granted, no matter how big or how small it is. It's all a blessing. And you don't understand that when you become homeless and you never had it. And having a homeless experience will teach you and humble you. It truly will humble you. And it will teach you some things. I did make a few notes. Let me see what I got on my notes here.
People be talking fast when they be trying to tell about God. When they talk, they just, you know. We just fun people, Daddy, you know what I'm saying? Football highlights. It's real interesting if you know the players' names and stuff. It really is. I love Michael J.A.P. That's why I love him, because that's when I was Bruce Leroy, and Bruce Lee taught me. Then he came as Rand's brother Clement and taught me how to be goddamn Spawn. After I got burned up, you know, he was my Spawn in the movie. My Uncle Clement, Robert, Aaron. You know what I'm saying?
You coming to my gym and chastise me about my wife? You better get the fuck out of here while you still can. You're gonna be sorry you stuck your nose in my business.
Sit your ass down. I don't know who raised you, but I don't care what she said. Or what she did. There's no reason to put your hands on a woman.
See, that's some Bruce Lee moves right there, because he ain't touched it. He just knocked him down, flipped him, and did all that shit. And the man's the big old strong man is still walking up there. Because he don't know shit, what God got on his mind. He don't know what's coming, the leg, the fist, or the head, but he don't know. He don't know. God a motherfucker. When he spawned Michael J.A.P. God, you know what I'm saying? Ali, you know what I'm saying? That dude picked up the ball. Damn, dog. Then he sit down on the side of him.
I bet you probably were a big deal wherever you grew up, huh? You just missed out on some essential character building ass whippings.
You coming to my gym and chastise me about my wife? You better get the fuck out of here while you still can. You're gonna be sorry you stuck your nose in my business.
Trouble, man, but telling people the truth, man, about their life. And niggas wanna fight. You know what I'm saying? Always, Daddy, always. But man, we really good people, man. And I'm sorry, and I apologize.
I caught my stepson spying on me in the shower at the same time that my husband used this trick to get hard. I discovered something crazy with a Boston doctor. I almost fired him until I let my stepson test it on me at dawn in the bedroom. It's really a homemade hardening trick, most effective for guys over 40. Did you know that your bat doesn't get stiff because the arteries are clogged with toxins that block blood flow down there? Well, that's where my doctor taught me a valuable lesson. Rubbing a little salt with hot water in the shower completely
care how big your dick is. That's your husband's dick.
There'll be so much blood on your stuff that it'll be hard to even pull up your pants.
Shit, we don't. You ain't gonna sleep with me nowhere. I'm God, and you just a woman talk about sex. Why would you talk about sex on a TV that kids gotta watch, and you call yourself an advertisement for America?
A certain cycle has ended.
Miracles, and they don't even know what a mirror is.
The answer is yes.
They damn sure don't know I am or ad.
The truth has been revealed.
They don't know me, man.
Anybody that has tried to bind you and your person in toxic cycles based off of illusion.
And a woman that can get over on God, I'd hate
their
to
manipulation
I'd hate to
tactics
meet
no longer work.
because I'd met a lot of them that did.
It's like the burdens they once tried to place on you or your person, they now have been
you know what I'm saying? It had to be a goddess because you gotta
like
die
they don't
and
have to
live.
carry those burdens
Die
themselves.
and live.
You and your person
Die
have
and
chosen
live.
transition
That's
and
why you
moving
take
forward
2
towards
breaths when you
personal
got that
growth
breathe.
and
because
higher alignment.
There's one for each heartbeat.
You
boom,
both
boom,
have
boom, boom. I am. You ain't got
broken
time to
free,
say
you know,
add
from karmic illusions and attachments.
Adam.
A lot of people are sitting in
your name
sorrow
ain't Adam.
and
You got a real
heartbroken
name. You ain't got time to think
because
about
they feel
God's
like
business.
they lost all control.
Why you goddamn breathing? You can't breathe.
It's like they've
and think
been
about
placed
God.
at a stalemate,
Cause then you want to
no
goddamn
longer
go
able
home
to interfere
and make some
with
money.
your connection.
Or ask the people to give you money
Your
to start a
person has
church
awakened.
and begin
And
another
they're
war
seeing
with God
everything
for
crystal
another
clear now.
2025 years.
It's like they've stepped into
I did
discernment
33 degrees, 45 degrees, and
and
all I
protecting
did was stole
themselves.
a compass and bubbles.
Meaning they've been guarded when
First
it
time Mama
comes
did took me
to
to
old
Stanley, to
patterns.
Mr. Stanley. He didn't
Toxic
even fuss at
people.
me, but Mama did whoop my ass for stealing that compass.
They are no
and
longer
them bubbles.
blinded
I knew I was gonna be an
to the
American Legion.
manipulation.
I knew I was gonna be the Masons. I knew I was gonna be the Shriners.
And it's
I
like
was gonna
through
wear
this journey,
raspberry beret.
both of
You know what
you
I'm saying?
have
Instead
discovered
of
inner
a
courage,
old ugly green
that deep
naval hat
spiritual
on. Yeah,
resilience
but the SEALs was cool. You know what I'm
to
saying?
overcome
And them Rangers.
temptation, fear,
Terrible.
and karmic trials.
Infantry. Infantry is kids, man.
The strength
Infantry
you
is
both
your
carry
young
is
boys,
not by
man.
force.
Infantry.
It is
you know what I'm saying?
divine.
Infantry. Them little kids.
Rooted in love,
You'll never
patience,
know it though,
and
because
faith.
goddamn some old men act like little kids. So you don't
And
know
because
what you
of this,
walk
the
into
divine
when you
union
walk
is
around the
protected.
neighborhood these days.
Both people are doing the work.
These karmic cycles are closed.
This
You know what I'm
connection
saying?
stands
God
on
is
truth
not
and
punishing
alignment,
people no
not
more.
illusion
People
or
punishing
bondage.
themselves. The chains have been returned to the sender. Shit, if you in captivity, that
Spirit
means
also
somebody else
wants you
got
to
you
know
locked
that
up. God
this
let you
bond
free.
between you
You know
and your
what I'm saying?
person has
God let
always
you
been
free.
sacred and chosen
Until
and
the
blessed.
jailer, you know what I'm saying? That
It was
Denzel
never
Washington
meant
say,
to
"Tell
unfold in a
Jerome,
toxic karmic
we
cycle.
cool daddy."
Because the love you
We
and your
cool
person
daddy.
share, it isn't
And Uncle
rooted
Leroy,
in
and
karmic
then
ties.
Roosevelt, Cosby, Edison.
Hold on a second.
Tell Adam I'll be
Also,
back.
Spirit is saying
42 to 25.
focus
You know
more
what
on
I'm saying?
protecting your peace.
Figure that out, Adam.
Because the toxic cycles have been completed and released.
You see Roosevelt is
Guard your energy
because he Roosevelt case.
and stand tightly
last time.
on the truth
And that's
and
one
the
of Leroy's
stability
boys.
you gain.
Man, shit.
So let this be your confirmation that the chains have been returned to sender.
You know.
And all that is left to
We good
remain
at it. His
is
man
clear
son,
vision,
his baby
inner
brother, his
strength,
baby sister. You know what I'm
freedom, and a love that nothing can shake.
saying? That man's son.
As
You know what I'm saying?
both of you
That's a
move
family. You know what
forward
I'm saying?
in
That's
truth
J.A.P's family.
and in purpose.
Uncle Richard best family. You know what I'm saying?
I caught my stepson spying on me in the shower at the same time that my husband used this trick to get hard. I discovered something crazy with a Boston doctor.
Go to the next one. And you know we already did 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, so I'm getting ready
We
to
going back to 1. We're going to
do a
4.
little reading and see
4.
what else Spirit wants us to know.
Well, it
Or
ain't
just to
more
confirm
4
that-
more, man. 4 more. 4 more. 4 more 2025. It'll be 10,000. Nobody's job is safe. It ain't, because ain't nobody supposed to be making no money, man. I don't know what y'all gonna do about it.
Good evening.
Because y'all don't know what to do with God's
Today
time.
is
Y'all fucking up God's
Thursday,
time. Paying
September
people money
4th,
for hours.
2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in.
I don't need nobody on the road more than 12 hours, 16, 18 hours.
Take it down so you can't go back and
endangering the world without a family. You know what I'm saying?
We'll do it
it's dangerous to put people on the road without a family.
Tonight.
They don't give a damn about nobody else's family. They don't know I am or how to add a am to themselves because they not one.
One, because y'all asked me to.
It's God.
2, because I like interacting with y'all live. And 3, well, bigger 2. Now, and as I was saying on the live last night, I got an idea that I want to do. I have people that book consultations with me, right? Private consultations for a fee. I'm extremely, if I do say so myself, good at what I do. And they will tell you that I am also because they keep coming back. And they recommend other people. Word of mouth is the best advertisement. So hold on.
See, when we are forced to pay for people's shit, Daddy, people try to make an excuse and act like they really got something that people need when God is the only thing people need. We don't need no advice from nobody that don't know I am.
For my insight.
If you don't know I am,
how about add that to your show?
You can't say nothing. You supposed to start off first talking to Adam.
I ran across
not
the audience
God,
last night, and I want to see what y'all think about it.
Not your boss, nothing. You supposed to recognize Adam Jackson. That's what you supposed to do, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna put it out there like that, Daddy. Shit, I'm just gonna put it out there like that. I'm just gonna put it out there like that. Shit. Some people just waste your time and want you to listen to them explain the bullshit lie that they gonna tell you on why they wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? Worst thing you can do for a man is waste their time. You see what was going on 2 weeks ago. Shit, every day.
How long before I see results with Tai Chi?
Day
3, you'll feel your energy. Day 7, your eyes will change. Day 28, you will become unrecognizable.
All over the
3 reasons to start Tai Chi workout this summer.
You know what I'm saying? Then whatever she said 2 weeks ago is what that dead person in that grave is seeing today. You know what I'm saying? That's the ghost spells. The ghost. Oh God. Talk to God like a shadow. Walk with you and go everywhere with you. God walk with you and go everywhere with you. You just don't know who you are. That's it. Anybody that don't know who I am is never have heard of God. That's what I think. Cause I ain't never heard of a place or person. People, places, or things. I ain't never heard a noun that didn't know who God was after the Bible.
Text message, email, video, call, whatever that is. They're in their head about this. Okay. This could be a rich mail that someone holds in high honor, or they have some sort of status. What's the here? What's the new beginning?
All right, now we're gonna wrap this one up, Daddy. But like I say, people, man, this God, man, they ain't come to mess y'all up or corrupt y'all or nothing like that. You don't inherit that, and God damn sure not gonna make you accept the mark of no damn beast. Put dirt in you before I let you live this next generation. You know what I'm saying? You purified, you sanctified, you made holy, righteous, godly, and heavenly. So you are heaven now. You are love now. Make love, be creators of love, and be married. Everything free on God. I paid for it, you prayed for it. It's done, man. We don't have money, and we not gonna make no money. And the hourly wage is just going to work 8 hours, man. And going to the store when you get home after work and spending time with your family. And if you ain't got none, you gonna get one. Because there's gonna be a lot of people walking around that know who Am is. And And they gonna see you and say, hey, how you doing? And y'all gonna meet and something gonna happen, man. You gonna get friends and family members and people that did shun you and was told to shun you gonna come back in your life. Like the Mexican dude did and welcome you back home after he witnessed you die. So, you know what I'm saying? That's God's word, dog.